guys, it is Friday. My hair is a mess. I don't want to talk about it. I don't know why my hair is bonky. I haven't actually done anything with it. I've been doing a lot of streaming lately, and then because of that, I haven't really cared about my hair. But even before that, like, I also kind of don't care about my hair. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about shaving this, and my mom's like, well, I thought you were trying to grow it out. And I'm like, that's the problem. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I don't know what I want, but I know I hate this. Especially because, like, if I, like, move around and stuff, it, like, ends up sticking up. And I think I would just want to shave it back down. And then this, I don't know if I want to cut it. I kind of want to let it grow out. I don't know what I want to do with it. I tried to put product in it a couple days ago. To, like, do something with it, but it didn't work. Like, my hair just, like, my hair doesn't cooperate. So I don't know. I still don't know what I'm doing with my hair. I'll figure it out. Maybe. One day. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I painted my nails the other day. Because it was getting to the point to where it's either paint my nails or cut them. And I didn't want to cut them because this is as long as my nails have ever been, actually. So I'm like, I'll paint them. Why not? And so I did that. And it's been staying, and it's been a few days, so that is great, because I hate redoing it, and I did do gel. I was thinking about doing, because I have black, purple, and blue in gel, and so I asked Chris, I'm like, what color? And he's like, black like our souls. So I did black. And I'm not streaming today. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to have stream days be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then Monday and Friday I'll have off of streaming, I think. I can always go and do streams on Fridays if I want to, same with Monday, but I think for, like, the basis of it, I'm gonna do it like that, because then, like, just out of the weekend, I have a bunch of stuff that I have to do on Monday, because I'm weird about doing stuff when people are home, so Monday's usually filled with doing that and cleaning, and then Friday is, like, getting ready for the weekend, and then usually, I'll have therapy on Saturday, so I have to do some therapy homework. And I just wanted to have it be a relaxed day because I know the weekends stress me out. Even though they shouldn't because they're weekends, they stress me out. So I need the Fridays for that. But I'm thinking, like, if I want to stream on a Friday, I'll stream on a Friday. I'll just let it, it's up in the air. I've been burning incense. Just a little cone incense. Not the really big ones because I still get panic attacks. From those, which is kind of lame, but I'm trying to get better at that, so I brought my, my new wax melter upstairs, and I've been using that. It's behind my lamp over there, and I've been using that, and I've been lighting incense, and I've been lighting candles, not for very long periods, especially because the cone incense only burned for, like, a few minutes, and stuff, and I'm just trying to get myself to be, like, less panicky and stuff around scents, because that's still a really huge thing for me, that I'm trying to get over, because I don't even know why or how it started. I don't even remember when it started, but I'm kind of over it, and I'd like to not have it anymore, so I'm trying to do that and get rid of it slowly, and I don't know if it's working or helping. I think it's helping, but what do I know? I'm just trying my best. I've been using the planner that I got from Chris, and that's been, amazing. And I think I have my Twitch link down below, because, I think I do, but, if you're interested, it should be down below. And then, my Discord isn't, but you can get to my Discord through my Twitch and yada yada. Whatever. The Discord isn't that important, because I've been trying to post when I'm going live on my Twitter as well. Is Discord, so if you were following my Twitter, you'll see that anyways. Today, I did some therapy homework. I did a few pages of that, a few exercises as well, and now I just loaded The Sims up, because I wanted to give myself something to focus on, because, like, for some reason, I can't focus on anything today. For some reason, like, it's just, my brain's not working. And I don't know why, and I don't know what's happening in my brain, and I know, like, I've been wanting to play The Sims for a while, and I'm like, well, it'll give me something to focus on, that's not too intensive, because I was like, oh, well, I could play a different game, like City Skylines or something, but I'm like, there's a lot to think about, and it's, like, really involved, where, like, with The Sims, it's kind of laid back, I don't really have to worry about it, And that's less anxiety for me. I don't know if I talked about it last time. I think I did, about me waking up in the middle of the night with panic attacks. I haven't been waking up in the middle of the night with panic attacks at 3 or 4 in the morning anymore, which is really nice. But it's been really hard for me to fall asleep. I'm just like really panicky and anxious, and last night I was like, I can't stand this anymore, and I was like freaking out sitting at my desk, and I was like, I'm gonna go to bed. So it was like 10 o'clock, and I got ready for bed, and I laid down at like 10:30, I think, and I brought my laptop to bed, and I just watched YouTube, mainly listened to YouTube with my eyes closed, because listening to people talk and stuff usually helps. So I did that, and I just relaxed and just kept on reminding myself about how everything's literally fine. And I think that helped. It still took a long time to fall asleep because I laid down at like 10:30, and I don't think I fell asleep till after midnight. And it definitely did help, but it still took a while to fall asleep, which is another reason why I went to bed earlier. And then for some reason, I still keep waking up at like 6 a.m. For some reason, not in panic, which is good, but I keep waking up at 6 a.m. Like the last like 3 days in a row, I haven't woken up in the middle of the night with panic, but I've been waking up at 6 a.m. for some reason. Don't know why. It happened this morning, yesterday morning, the morning before. I think it happened the morning before that too, because like the last couple days that I woke up at like 4 a.m. with panic, I'd wake up at 4 a.m. with panic, get myself to fall back to sleep, and then I'd wake up at 6 for some reason. And then this morning I woke up at 6, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna be up at 6 o'clock, because like I don't want to be exhausted earlier, and like I'm gonna go back to sleep. It should be fine. I woke up at 8:30, and I was laying in bed, and then my mom came and woke me up. Technically, she didn't wake me up because I was awake, but it still scared me because I didn't know she was coming to my room. She's like, "Hey, Becca," and I'm like, "What?" It spooked me because I heard my cats meowing, and my mom came upstairs because my cats were meowing. She's like, "Your cats are hungry. Get up." And it was like 8:30. I was like, "No." And I went back to bed, and I have to start being more strict with myself about getting out of bed. Because it'll be like 8:30, and I'll be like, I'll just go back to sleep when I should be getting up. So I'm going to change that around. I'll probably be a little bit lenient still on the weekends, but I want to change that around for next week. Don't know why I'm waking up at 6 o'clock, but at least it's not in panic. Or at least I don't feel panicky when I wake up at 6 o'clock. I'm just waking up at 6 o'clock, and I don't know why. That's usually around the time that Brad leaves the room, because he gets up and gets ready for work around 6. And then leaves by like 6:30, but like I've never woken up at 6 before, and it's not like he's loud. He's really not loud, because I'll wake up and I'll be laying there, and then I'll hear him leave the room. Like I'm up before he leaves the room, so it's not him leaving the room that's like waking me up and the dogs and stuff. Like I'm already awake. Like I don't know. Figure that out, I guess. Therapy tomorrow, which I think should be really helpful. Just a lot going on, I guess. Really rambly. I was gonna do a vlog clip yesterday, and I didn't, and I was gonna do a vlog clip the day before yesterday, and I didn't, and so I'm just mashing it all up into right now. Hi guys, it is, I actually don't know what day it is. It's Wednesday. I didn't know it was Wednesday. I thought it was Tuesday, because I don't have a concept of time. But, I was sick all last week. I'm still sick. Do I sound sick? I don't think I sounded like this earlier. I guess I sound sick. Maybe that'll help? Yeah, I think that helped. So, my anxiety's been super bad, and I don't know why. And it's so annoying, and I'm over it. And I've been doing a lot. I've been trying to find transcription jobs, and there's literally nothing in all the comments on them because all the files are so horrible. All the comments on them are just so funny. So I've been having a blast reading those because they're freaking funny. And then I went on Upwork and I applied to a few things, still haven't heard back. And yesterday I fixed up the lanyard that I made for my mom like a year ago that I failed on, and I think I made it better. I don't know. She's doing a test run of it, and I think I'll let her test it, like, the rest of the week during, like, because she's using it for work, so normal wear and tear of, like, taking it off, putting it in her purse, putting it back on, using it for her little thing to, like, swipe in and out at work, to get into the building and this and that, like, the normal wear and tear she would put on, like, any other lanyard that she would have. And if it doesn't break this time, because last time it broke because I made it I don't know. I just made it differently and it was really bad. But this time I made it better and I had these little crimp things that should hopefully work better. I used a stronger string, which should hopefully work better. And if she uses it for the rest of the week and it doesn't break, I'm gonna put them on Etsy. I still have not made coasters because I'm just too scared that I'm gonna make them wrong. And I know that, like, it doesn't matter because the beginning's just gonna be experimental anyways, but I'm like, it's just gonna look horrible, and these things are like, I can't just like melt it down and make it like it's permanent, so I'm like, just like freaking out when I don't need to freak out. So I haven't made them yet because I'm just too scared that I gotta get over that. I'm working on it. Maybe I'll make them tomorrow. I have to like set a time frame for me to do it, and then I have to force myself to do it, otherwise I'll just be way too scared to do it. So I think I'm gonna do it for tomorrow. Not today, because my anxiety is already really bad today, and it's bonkers. And I was gonna do more work, because I've been doing, like, looking at transcription stuff and doing all this and that, and I've been doing all that. And Monday, I went and I was looking at call center jobs, and I went on 80 different websites and looked to see if I could do that job for the call centers, even though I have a lot of phone anxiety, but I'm like, maybe I'll be able to do it, especially with the training. Maybe that would help me feel better, but I couldn't do most of them, and that's because most of them don't hire in New York. I went on 80 different websites, and most of them didn't qualify. New York doesn't qualify, or there was a couple where I think it was like 2 or 3 of them that specifically said that they wanted you to have previous call center work instead of just customer service work. So I couldn't do those because I've never done call center. But all the other ones said that they only needed customer service work, and all of my jobs pretty much were customer service. So I qualified for technically all of them, except for the fact that most of them you couldn't do in New York. And then the few that were able to be done in New York and I qualified for, they just happened to not be hiring. So I saved the, I did the one thing because there's like an email list, so I did that. And then there's another one or two that I saved and bookmarked the page for so I can go back and look. So I guess we'll see. And I'll just keep checking back on those and stuff. And I was going to do more of that stuff today, but I did all that on Monday. I did a bunch of stuff yesterday. And I was like, well, I can do transcription stuff and I can look for a file today, even though there's not been a file the last 2 days. And I was sitting here thinking to myself, I was just like staring at the wall. And I was like, well, I've been doing so much stuff. And I don't really make money. And I'm trying to make money. But like, because I don't make money, I don't feel like I deserve to give myself a break and this and that, and it ties into, like, me not being nice to myself and how I'm, like, always, and then I burn out, and then I just make myself worse, and my therapist has been, like, forcing this thought into my brain to, like, be nice to myself, and this and that, so I'm like, maybe I do deserve to just not do much, so I'm gonna play a game. I'm gonna play The Sims. Because the last couple days, last week too, after doing work and stuff, around like 4 or 5, I would go and play, recently it's been GTA, and I've been doing that, but even when I don't want to play GTA, I'll go on and I'll play GTA, because I know other people want to play GTA, and they want to play GTA with me, so I'm like, I'm gonna play a game that I want to play, and I'm gonna play it for me, and I'm just gonna relax, especially because my anxiety is really bad, and I'm really bad at giving myself breaks and letting myself just, like, hang out for a while, and I was gonna wait until the weekend, but my anxiety is just so bad, so I'm like, maybe I'll take today as one of those days, and I did do something. I went on Upwork, and I put in more applications and checked those out, and I checked through my emails, and I did some work today, but I think today has to be a relaxing day, because my brain is bonkers, and my anxiety's been so bad, the last 5 days, give or take, and it only usually gets worse, like, towards the night for some reason, but today it's all day. Yesterday was in the morning, and then the afternoon, and today it seems to be all day. So, I'm gonna play some games and try to hang out, and I want to do streams. But there's Dolan, my mom's boyfriend's son, is here this week because region exams and stuff, and so he doesn't have to go to school every day this week. So he's still over, and I don't want to take up the internet for him. And then Brad gets home at 4, and sometimes he'll Twitch stream, all that jazz. So I don't really want to stream when he's home because I don't want to be in the middle of streaming and then he gets butt hurt because I'm using the internet. So I'm gonna wait on that. Plus, maybe it's better that I don't Twitch stream this week, especially because once I start getting like if the lanyard does work out and I start making more lanyards to put up for sale and stuff, I can do a Twitch stream while I do that stuff. So I'm not too worried. But it does kind of suck because I didn't stream all week last week because my mom was home all week, and she was home all week because she was sick, and I was sick. So at the same time that I probably wouldn't have streamed because I was sick, I definitely couldn't stream because my mom was home all week watching Netflix, which takes up internet, and I would get crap if I was also using the internet and taking all that to Twitch stream. So I didn't stream all week last week. And regardless, I was sick and I felt like crap, and I'm still sick. So I probably wouldn't have Twitch streamed anyways. But there's a few days where I wanted to, and I just couldn't. And hopefully I get to stream at least Friday this week. Or something like that. I have no idea. And I think there's another clip that I recorded a while ago. I have no idea. Because I haven't really done much with the whole vlogging stuff recently. Like, I was doing really good with it, and then I just, like, let it slide off, and I just haven't been doing it. So, I'll hopefully start to get better with that. But with, like, everything else I'm doing, I feel like I just don't have time for it, which is kind of silly, because that's, like, saying I don't have time to, like, hang out for me, which is what I've been doing, which is silly. So, I gotta get better with that. I'll probably upload this tomorrow or something like that, because I think I have another clip that I'll put before this. I think. If I don't, it'll just be this. I don't care. Hopefully everyone else is doing pretty good, because I'm a mess. I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it. I gotta do more of my therapy homework. And I have therapy on Saturday. Jeez, I have therapy on Saturday. Alright. Yeah, I hope everyone else is doing pretty good and having a good week and day and everything. I'll see you guys next time, whenever the heck that is, because I have no idea. Maybe next week.